Hello everybody, welcome back. Sorry it took so long to get this video out, but we are finally getting some videos out, just getting everything ready for the next couple of weeks. And yeah, gonna start putting out some video every 3 to 4 days. We'll see how it goes. There's a couple things that I have gotten in the past week or two that deserve some videos. So today's video is going to be about feeding and taking care of bearded dragons during this apocalyptic. Words won't come to me today. Apocalyptic pandemic. There we go. We're gonna go with that because everybody knows what I'm trying to say, but I can't say it. Apocalypse. There we go. But I can't say the other form of it. So for feeding bearded dragons during times when you can't really get food and stuff like that, first thing to do is if you can go to pet stores and stuff like that, stock up on superworms, mealworms, crickets. Those are the three things. Superworms, pretty easy to keep for about 2 to 3 weeks. Mealworms, you got to keep them refrigerated. You can keep them for about 2 to 3 weeks as well. Crickets, a lot of people get. However, unless you keep them really real, give them a lot of water, keep them really well hydrated, and give them a lot of food, they do tend to dry out and die, or they start eating each other. So for that, you're going to want to get a small container, put egg cartons in there ripped up, cardboard roll, or toilet paper and paper towel rolls, like the cardboard inside, put that in there as well. Folded up paper towels. Potatoes, they love potatoes, carrots, and then you can go at pet stores and they sell it. It's a type of water gel. Buy a couple things of that and then put it in there and it'll make the crickets last longer. And then finally you're going to want to put a towel over the top of the container, that way that they're in the dark. And hopefully that will make them last. Most people can keep them for about a month to a month and a half in there. Some people have even gotten them to breed. For that, same thing. However, you also want to do is get a dark container, so maybe even put tape on the outside so it's dark inside. And some people get some that have ventilation, and they run a fan through. Works pretty well. I personally haven't tried breeding them before. Haven't gotten that desperate yet, but a lot of people have tried, and I've been told that it works pretty well. Other things that you can feed them during this time are vegetables. A lot of people should be feeding vegetables, dried vegetables. If you can get some at the store, get it. If you can't, start planting your own. Get plastic boxes, start getting seed. They like kale, romaine lettuce. I've heard several people say they feed them bell peppers, but you have to cut them up. Before you feed any vegetables to bearded dragons, definitely research to see what they need to be fed, because there are some vegetables that you can feed any animals that can be harmful to them. So before you feed anything to your animals, always research about it before, because there might be harmful side effects. And then the final thing for bearded dragons would be calcium and protein. Calcium and protein for bearded dragons is essential. It's good for their bones, and obviously humans need it, so do bearded dragons. You can buy powdered calcium, pour a little bit of powder onto the crickets and lay it that way. What I do is, I will show you guys really quick. Oh, it won't let me show it. Dang, they won't switch around. Okay, we're going to try this. Hello, this is my hand. Hi. If you guys see in here, this is my tank for my bearded dragon. Don't mind the mess. It is exceptionally dirty in here, but I have my bearded dragon for superworms and stuff like that. I put superworms in there and I put calcium, that way they roll in it when they climb out. They're covered in calcium, and my bearded dragon eats that way. I have tried to put it on the crickets, however, doing it at home is a little different than doing it at like stores and stuff like that. So I found it better to put it on the superworms than the crickets. Easier, much cleaner. However, my tank is extremely dirty and needs a makeover and a good cleaning. So yeah, make sure your tanks are also clean. They like clean tanks. Isn't that right? This right here, wow, I haven't even introduced you guys yet. So this right here is Delilah. She's a 1.5-year old bearded dragon. It is a female. I did not pick the name. Mind you, this was not my choice. One of my family members did. I won't say who, but they did. Name stuck. So now this is Delilah, and she's pretty cool. I've had her for about a month now, give or take a couple days. Pretty easy to take care of. She doesn't need a lot of stuff. I do take her out, let her crawl in her sunroom, or I let her sit outside in the bench so she can soak in the sun. Pretty easy overall. A lot of fun to play with, and she will sit up here and won't run. And I have gone to drive-thrus with her on my shoulder, and when the ladies are handing me the bags of food, they freak out because there is a lizard sitting on my shoulders. I'm grabbing it. Most people don't like lizards or snakes or reptiles for that matter, and they jump. It's hilarious to watch. Don't do it. But if you ever hear about it, or someone says, "Hey, let's try it," you should totally try it once, just once. I might have gone overboard and done it like 6, 7 times, but that's besides the point. So yeah, for bearded dragons, pretty easy to take care of. For feeding them during right now, start planting some kale, romaine lettuce, peppers, peas. I've seen people feed them peas. Some people say it's good for them. Some people say it's bad. I've heard mixed reviews on that. Have fed Delilah here peas before. She's not fond of vegetables, so sometimes it's hard to get her to eat them. But she likes kale, that's for sure. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, I'll do my best answers in the comments. Hit the like button if you thought this was informational and slightly enjoyable. And until next time, we will both see y'all later. Peace.